It's one of the most iconic stories in human history. A divine warning, a massive flood, and a man named Noah, chosen to build a vessel that would save life on earth. But here's the question. Was Noah's Ark just a biblical tale, or was it real? The story of the Ark appears in the book of Genesis, a colossal ship that survived a flood meant to cleanse the earth. But similar flood legends exist all over the world, from Mesopotamia, India, to Native American tribes. Coincidence or memory of a real cataclysm? For centuries, explorers and researchers have focused on one place, Mount Ararat in Turkey. The Bible says the Ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat after the waters receded. In 1949, U.S. military aircraft captured strange aerial photos showing what looked like a boat-shaped formation buried high in the mountains. Then in 1977, researcher Ron Wyatt claimed to have found the remains of the Ark measuring approximately 515 feet, the same dimensions mentioned in the Bible. But is it really the Ark of the Covenant? Tests revealed man-made metal fittings, petrified wood structures, and even evidence of ancient rivets. All of this buried in what locals call the Duraponer site. Ron Wyatt wasn't the only one who claimed to find the Ark. In 1960, a team led by Paul Red-Adair used radar to scan the site. Their findings showed an 800-foot-long object matching the biblical dimensions of the Ark. But skeptics claim it's a natural rock formation. They say the radar scans could be explained by a jumble of rocks and not the remnants of an ancient vessel. What do you think? Could this be the lost Ark of Noah? Or are the believers reaching too far for an exciting discovery? Let me know in the comments below, but there's more to the story. Another piece of evidence comes from the nearby town of Kahramanmaraş. There's a local legend about a great flood that happened in the region. But that's not all. Archaeologists uncovered an ancient cuneiform tablet that seems to back up the story. It tells the tale of Ziusudra, a king who also built a giant boat to survive a devastating flood sent by the gods. This is obviously similar to the story of Noah's Ark, leading many to believe that there may have been a real historical event that inspired these ancient tales. What event could have possibly inspired so many stories across different cultures? One theory points to a massive rainstorm that hit the region around 2500 BC. Today, the area around Mount Ararat is arid and dry. But back then, it might have been a lush and fertile landscape. This is backed up by soil samples taken from the mountain. They show that the area was once covered by a shallow inland sea. Then suddenly, around 2350 BC, the climate changed drastically. The rainfall decreased, the temperatures rose, and the landscape transformed into the dry mountains we see today. Could this climatic shift have caused widespread flooding? Did the people of the time witness this dramatic change and record it in their cultures? Stories passed down through generations until they took on new meanings and morphed into myths. It's possible. But some believe the story of Noah's Ark may have been inspired by something even more catastrophic. In 1996, a group of scientists proposed a radical theory. They believed that a comet fragment struck the Black Sea, causing massive flooding. This would explain the story of Noah's Ark and other flood myths from around the world. But there's no evidence of a comet fragment in the Black Sea, and skeptics say the volume of water needed to cause such a flood would have been enormous. So what really happened on the mountains of Ararat? Is there any truth behind the story of Noah's Ark? Or are the clues pointing us in the wrong direction? We may never know for sure, but one thing is certain. The story of Noah's Ark continues to fascinate us thousands of years later. So what do you think? Does any of this evidence convince you that Noah's Ark was real? Or do you think it was just a story meant to teach us about good and evil? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.